Hello, I'm Samuel Thompson. I'm a chaplain in Brisbane, Australia. And as you probably know, we live in a post-modern world, a post-Christian culture here in the West, in Australia and Britain and the United States and Canada and New Zealand and the West. We live in a post-Christian age where people think we have been through Christianity, we've got over that, we've done all that, it didn't meet our needs, and we've got beyond our need for it, and the world is too sophisticated for the likes of simple Christianity. And yet, the deepest longings of the human heart are still what is expressed thousands of years ago in the Bible. People today are searching and striving for righteousness, justice, social justice, as it's called sometimes, but justice or righteousness, and they're looking for peace, world peace, peace amongst communities and neighborhoods, peace in families, peace in the human heart. People are looking for righteousness and peace, and they're looking for truth and mercy. People know that we ought to show mercy to those who can't help themselves and are in need. They need someone to show mercy to them, not just to be rigorous and cruel and just, but we also need truth. People are being prosecuted all the time and getting into trouble for failing to tell the truth. And of course, commercial media makes a killing out of exposing the truth on scandalous subjects. People are searching for truth and mercy and righteousness and peace. Isn't it amazing? 3,000 years ago, those four things, mercy, truth, righteousness, and peace, are prophesied as being united and fulfilled in one deed. In Psalm 85, we're told, mercy and truth are met together, righteousness and peace have kissed each other. Humanly, it's impossible to prosecute righteousness rigorously and perfectly without being a little bit harsh on some people. If we're going to be totally merciful to people at any cost, we can't be totally righteous and just. Either the law and justice must be satisfied, or mercy must be satisfied. And humanly speaking, it seems one of those must suffer at the expense of the other. But in the Bible, it says righteousness and peace have kissed each other, speaking poetically, and mercy and truth are met together. How is that possible? Well, in our society, we think we've got beyond our need for the Bible, beyond our need for Christianity, beyond our need for the religion of our grandparents. And our grandchildren will think the same thing about our generation, by the way. But God has anticipated our need and the human heart that would be here in 2020. And he promises righteousness and peace and mercy and truth. And the Christian experiences all the above. Jesus Christ is our righteousness, and he is our peace. And he is the truth, as he said, and he is the mercy of God. He is. He doesn't just give us those things. He is my righteousness, my peace, my mercy, and my truth. Christianity doesn't doesn't just work because it's not true just because it works for us. It works because it's true. I don't know who first said that, but they're quite right. Christianity it's not true because it works. It works because it's true. We think we've outgrown our need for it, but we haven't. And God's prescription still stands the same. Righteousness, peace, mercy, and truth. God knows what we're seeking after. He knows what we need. He knows the desire of the human hearts, and he has provided for it. 2,000 years ago, the most famous Christian who ever lived, the Apostle Paul, who was responsible for single-handedly spreading Christianity throughout the known world, Paul was ready to die, and he knew that he was facing a violent death by beheading, and that's what happened to him. Paul said, I'm not ashamed, for I know whom I have believed, and I am persuaded that he is able to keep that which I have committed unto him against that day. Now, not many of us could go through life without saying, I've had a few regrets. As Frank Sinatra sang so famously, regrets, I've had a few. Well, Paul the Apostle certainly would say, yes, there's many things I've done in my early life I'm ashamed of. Yes, even as a Christian, that I've failed to serve my God properly. But I am not ashamed of him, because I know whom I have believed, and I am persuaded that he is able to keep that which I have committed unto him against that day. He is able, because he is my righteousness, just as Jeremiah prophesied, just as the Psalm 85 tells us. He is our peace, just as the New Testament tells us. He is our mercy, the mercy of God, and he is the truth of God, the Lord Jesus Christ. Christianity works because it's true. And God bless you. I'm a follower of the Lord Jesus Christ, and I hope that you are too, or that you soon will be. God bless.